I hold in my hand the chalice of heaven. May its holiest of lights act as our shield.
Hi everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be sharing some thoughts on the PlayStation Showcase, which this video is being uploaded early Wednesday morning, and the showcase is taking place this afternoon at 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern time, for around an hour with all the new PS5 games, by extension some PS4 games, because, you know, some of us still don't even own a PS5, because 3 years later, not a single game, and even after the showcase, not a single game, but, you know, more on that later. There's also going to be information on the PlayStation VR, so for the 5 people that own the VR, get excited, get hyped! And, you know, this is the replacement for E3, I guess, although E3 normally took place in June, although it got canceled, what, 2 or 3 years ago, and now PlayStation does the showcases, State of Plays, Nintendo does the Directs, and Microsoft just sits in the corner scratching their balls talking about Starfield, but, fuck them. But anyway, so Sony announced this last week to get all their content creators and social media influencers all hyped and excited to get on the hype train so they can do their videos, their predictions, and the schizos and anons on 4chan can post their leaks, which some of their leaks do turn out to be true, but there's a lot of stuff in there that's, whoa, how does that fit? Because someone always has to bring up the Xenogears remake. Sorry, I wish there would be a Xenogears remake too, or maybe a remaster, but that's just not happening, because no one even knows who owns it. Does Square Enix own it? Does Takahashi own it? Does Monolith Soft somehow own it? No one fucking knows. But anyway, so going through some of the videos, I didn't really watch them, I guess skimming through them. Dreamcast guy made like 3 or 4 of them already. It's like, holy shit, whatever I do, I'll try not to suck. They all suck. But he does that. I see the leaks on 4chan going through it all, and the consensus I see is there's going to be Spider-Man 2, Wolverine, Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake, which, did they skip over 1 and 2, and they're going right for 3? I think, you know, I'm not a big Metal Gear Solid fan, but I think 3 is like the canon start to the series, so I guess that makes sense. The Silent Hill 2 Remake, Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, you know, stuff we already know, games that are in the near, I mean, Final Fantasy 16 is coming out next month, so yeah, they'll show one last trailer. I think they said there's going to be a demo for that game as well, so yeah, they'll probably announce the trailer, and then, oh, get the demo on PS5. So you got that, and just looking at it, I'm not excited for any of these games. I mean, I did a video last month on Final Fantasy 16, how I'd like to play it one day, but it's not worth it to spend $500 on a PS5 to play one game, you know? I don't give a fuck about cape shit. It amazes me that, like, grown men, people in their 30s and 40s are hyped for cape shit. Like, Spider-Man and Wolverine. I mean, are you guys sick and tired of the movies? You're rushing to get these stupid fucking video games? Okay. And I'm sitting here like, where's the JRPG showcase, man? I mean, some of the people on 4chan were talking about Dragon Quest 12, which I guess I can kind of see a little snippet of Dragon Quest 12, because when did they announce that? 2 or 3 years ago during the... Was that the 35th anniversary for Dragon Quest? And we just got the logo and the title. There's also the Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remaster, which, fuck, I'd like to play that too. And because that'll be on Switch, so you know that'll be on PS4 as well. So I'm excited for that stuff. Stellar Blade, I mean, who doesn't love the waifus? And that's by the same developer who does the Goddess of Victory Nikkei. So I'm excited for that. But, you know, looking around and just seeing everyone hype, I'm sick and fucking tired of the hype. You know, 2 weeks ago, you guys were saying that Zelda Tears of the Kingdom was the masterpiece. It's a fucking 1,000,000 out of 10. It's even better than Breath of the Wild. Which a few people did reviews saying, hey, if you didn't like Breath of the Wild, you're not going to like Tears of the Kingdom. You know, bravo to you guys for doing those videos, because I fucking hated Breath of the Wild, so I was definitely going to hate Tears of the Kingdom. Thank God I didn't spend $70 on the DLC. But I'm looking around on videos for that, because everyone's hyping that up like it's a fucking masterpiece. And whoever is doing their videos or screenshots, they have 4 or 5 hearts. I mean, back in the day, the way you gauged progress in Zelda games was seeing how many heart pieces you had, because, you know, you beat a boss, you get a heart container, You get the 4 heart pieces, you get a new heart container, and that's the game. But now with Zelda Minecraft, they just build penises to explode all over the place, which, hey, you know, I guess if we're in 4th grade, that's fun. But grown men in their fucking 30s doing that, playing Zelda Minecraft, play fucking Minecraft. Minecraft's way better than Zelda. Anyway, I wonder if there's an overlap there anyway for Zelda and PS5, but maybe there is, maybe there isn't. So, yeah, I'm just looking around. I see the Square Enix shills going on about Final Fantasy IX Remake, which, yeah, that was the thing in the NVIDIA leak a while ago. There was the Chrono Cross Radical Dreamers, there was Ogre Battle, Ogre Tactics, I think it was called, the PSP game that got remastered. A few games were on there, and then Final Fantasy IX and Final Fantasy Tactics were on there. And so the copium from Square Enix shills is, oh, these games are coming out soon, which there's about a 99% chance that there is no announcement of Final Fantasy IX. I hate to break it to you. Final Fantasy IX is not even in the top 5, so you gotta put some respect on Final Fantasy VIII first. But, you know, if you're excited for Final Fantasy IX, I hate to break it to you, but the only time you'll see Zidane in, like, the newer graphics is with the city. Keep coping and seething. So, yeah, and these content creators just really piss me off. The video game reviewers, I feel like they don't even enjoy video games. They just do it as a means to an end because they're already in the system. They get the review codes for free. They rush through it. If they give it a 7 out of 10 or higher, they'll get the next review code. They gotta stay in their good graces. And how can you enjoy a video game by rushing through it to get to the next game, not doing any side content, not really taking it all in? I can't fathom it, you know? I'm playing through the Trails games right now on Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter, and if you know anything about those games, whenever there's a change in the story, like so much as the main character sneezes, you can go back to the previous town, talk to all the NPCs again. They have different lines of dialogue, they have different quests. It's so good, man. I'm like 80 hours into it, and I'm loving every second of it. There's no way I'd want to rush through that game. Yet these guys are rushing through every game they get. They got to get their next review code. They're getting everyone hyped. You know, another thing, too, how can you guys afford all these games? I mean, these new games are $70. You're going to buy all the $70 games. You buy, like, the deluxe editions to get your DLCs. What's that, like $100? I mean, fuck that. I'm looking on GameStop. I saw the other day, Soul Hackers 2 is like $20. I mean, I like to play Soul Hackers 2 at some point. I have a shit ton of games sitting on my shelf that I've bought throughout the years, you know, ranging from $10 to $30 getting on sale that I like to play at some point. So I don't have time, or really the money, to buy new games for $70 when half the time they suck. I mean, I got myself all amped up, all excited for Telluride 3. I liked it okay, but it didn't match up to Telluride 1 and 2. And so I'm just sick and tired of the hype culture, man. That's why I'm passing on Final Fantasy 16 for now. It's not worth it. I got the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters to go through. I got all the Trails games to go through. I mean, fuck, what is it, like 10, 12 of those games? Reverie's coming out in July. By the time I get to Reverie, that'll be like 2 years later at my pace. So, yeah, you know, that's all I got. What do you guys think? I'm going to do a video on Friday regardless of, you know, reaction to this showcase. Hopefully there are JRPGs announced. I mean, what do we got? Well, Final Fantasy 16, 7 Rebirth. There's the 0.00001% chance Final Fantasy IX Remake gets announced. Final Fantasy Tactics, maybe Dragon Quest 12, the Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D. Square Enix could throw another, you know, Star Ocean type game in there. Who knows? So, you know, if I offend you, if you made it this far, if I offended you, sorry, but I'm not sorry. I mean, I'm sick and tired of it. I guess the big thing to me is the fucking cape shit. You guys are really still sipping for cape shit. So I just wanted to showcase some of these goofy e-celebs. Like, the coping, and I am convinced that Sony pays these people. I really am. They have to. I mean, they give them the review codes. That's technically a form of bribery, isn't it? But they're paying them for these posts as well. Because one thing, at least on YouTube, you can make money on the ad revenue. Do you make money on Twitter? I don't think you do. Maybe you do. I don't fucking know. I'm just a pleb over here. So we have... I can't even believe this. We have this jamoke, Dom the Bomb, YouTube. It's PlayStation Showcase Week. You ready? With Last of Us. I mean, goddamn it. The most overrated game of the past decade. All of them. Last of Us 2, the show. It's just all garbage. But okay, we're all excited. Everyone's just, we're so heckin' hyped. Oh, look, okay. You got my attention now. See, I am hyped. Stellar Blade. I'm hyped for that. I am hyped for that. Look at that ass. Goddamn. Oh, there's my boy, Dreamcast guy. Bloodborne remake. Alright. So these people. There you go. We were going to talk more about Dreamcast guy over here. So you type it in, and I mean, is there a reason why people put their face in the thumbnails like that? Because if I see that, I'm not going to click it. I'm just not. Dreamcast guy did like 3 or 4 videos already. It's insane to me. There he is with his crystal ball. Insane. And yeah, here's like the Square Enix shills. Which, yeah, there probably will be a 7 Rebirth trailer. There probably will be. And like a face like that. A face only a mother could love. Like, what are these faces? Why, bro? Why? Anyway. So then more of the Square Enix shills about Final Fantasy IX remake. It's not happening. Like, maybe it'll happen eventually, but it's not going to be announced at this showcase. I guarantee you that. And this, like, the utter misinformation, I hate using that fucking word, but the misinformation in this video right here, the announcement trailer, there's no announcement trailer. This is just a fan-made trailer using the model from fucking Dissidia. What the fuck are you doing? Oh my god, he's there again! Dreamcast guy from 4 months ago. That's really not a high view count for that guy. Ooh, what's going on there? So yeah, and here's the Anon. See, this is the most reliable website of all the PlayStation shills, although I don't think these guys are shills. The leak list from, you know, what's that, Japanese kanji there? So, this is all fake too, but it sounds more plausible. Final Fantasy Tactics, although they can't spell it. Silent Hill 2, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. I don't know what the fuck that is. Stellar Blade, okay. Yeah. Resident Evil 4 VR, okay. Last of Us multiplayer. Bloodborne! Wolverine! Is it Rin Tosaka? Wolverine! And Spider-Man 2. So I don't know. This video is all over the fucking place. I don't care. You guys clicked it anyway. Good for you. Hopefully we can agree to disagree, or we'll agree to agree. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Everybody have a great day, and peace out.
Nighty night.